You're listening to the Real Elevation podcast. I'm your host, Mike Hendricks, and here we discuss topics on personal fitness, well-being, and elevation of mind and body. Join us as we help build and grow a community of real, elevated men and women. If you're currently feeling frustrated, flat, and fed up with life, or want to be a physically and mentally elevated individual, you're invited to join us each and every week here on the Real Elevation podcast. Welcome to the RE family and get ready to elevate your mind and body. Welcome to the Real Elevation podcast. I'm your host, Mike Hendricks, and today we have another outstanding, informative, and elevating show for you. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome all first-time listeners to the podcast, and be sure to stay to the end of the show where I will be sharing all my social media links where you can connect with us as we continue to grow the Real Elevation podcast community. So today we're going to discuss a topic that for many people is becoming more and more of an issue, and it's something that I've noticed myself when I speak with a lot of people about their general health and their well-being and how they feel about themselves, and that is looking and feeling older than they actually are. So you may be someone in their late 30s, 40s, early 50s, but you feel much older. You look in the mirror and you're not happy with the way that you look, and more importantly, not happy with the way you feel about yourself. So why do so many people look older than they actually are? And this is a common problem that people are trying to deal with. They've gone down the route of surgery, they've gone down the route of doing implants and had facials and all kinds of different treatments. And there are many emerging techniques that we do know that are proving to be highly effective when it comes to age reversal or even slowing down the aging process. And you may have heard of some of these, which include stem cell therapy, which is proving to be quite an interesting area. We know people going down the route of even blood transfusions and also gene therapy. However, what happens if you don't have access to those kind of treatments or therapies, or more importantly, you don't have access to invest thousands of pounds in those procedures or therapies? We're going to discuss that today, and the topic is Reclaim Your Health and Reverse Aging, 3 simple steps to look years younger. Reclaim your health and reverse aging, 3 simple steps to look younger. You got to remember, reversing the signs of aging and maintaining a youthful appearance along with feeling youthful and having more all-day energy involves a combination of lifestyle changes that promote overall health. That's it, guys. So you can go down the route of having different therapies, implants, facial treatments, but the reality is, and the truth is, it's a combination of lifestyle changes and doing the things that promote overall health. So we're going to discuss 3 steps, 3 powerful steps, but simple steps, along with practical implementation that you can begin to apply that's going to help to see changes immediately in the way you look and feel, help you to reclaim your health and reverse aging. So these are scientifically proven, they're easy, and they're practical ways that's going to help you, whether you're a busy mum or you're the busy company MD or owner that you have very little time. You can implement these and begin to see immediate gains, immediate benefits from doing these. So let's jump on in now and have a look. So number 1, optimize your diet with antioxidant-rich foods. Optimize your diet with antioxidant-rich foods. So eating a diet that is rich in antioxidants can significantly slow down the aging process. So what foods are we talking about here? We're talking about things such as berries, examples being raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. Foods that are high in good quality vitamin E and C, which help protect the skin from oxidative stress. So many of us don't look and feel the way we are because we're holding a lot of stress and the body is aging due to the amount of constant stress that we are putting in and we are receiving. and we're giving the body to deal with. So what can we do? We can start to look to introduce more of these foods into our diet. So berries we've talked about, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, foods that are high in vitamin E and C, which also help relieve. Leafy green foods, 2 examples would be one of my favorites, which is kale. Another one is spinach. They contain things such as lutein, which protect against UV damage and improve skin hydration and elasticity. One of the telltale signs of aging is not having the correct level of hydration present in the skin in the body, and you can tell by the elasticity or the lack of elasticity in the skin. If the skin's looking dry out or drawn, that's due to elasticity, which having these leafy green type foods in their diet on a regular basis will help promote that hydration. Other foods that you can think about are nuts and seeds. What type, you may ask? Flax seeds, walnuts, almonds. These are all rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and also they contain things such as vitamin E, which promote good skin health. Also, a benefit of having those type of foods, they reduce inflammation. For many people, and I've spoken with my clients about this on many different occasions, a lot of the issues that we have in our body are due to inflammation. If you don't take anything else away from this podcast episode today, remember that many of the issues, and some people would argue all of the issues that we have in our body that promote disease and ill health, are down to inflammation. So having foods that help to reduce inflammation naturally is a great step forward in boosting our health. And obviously, as we're talking about here, is the way we look and feel. So nuts, seeds, mention those. Other things such as turmeric, garlic, they're all beneficial in terms of helping to reduce that inflammation in our body. They're great additions that you can add if you're not currently having those in your diet at the moment. So you can implement these by maybe adding a handful of berries if you're someone that has a healthy cereal, or having a healthy smoothie first thing on the morning. You can integrate those nuts, berries, seeds into your diet. And also we talked about those leafy greens. Well, incorporate a variety of leafy greens into your salad meals. So if you're having your standard salad, you could start looking to add other type of leafy greens in there, and also lace them with seeds that you can add into your salads for your meals as well. And then you can snack on nuts. A lot of people do feel that they go, you feel like hungry in between meals and they feel like they want to chew or snack on something. Why not introduce those nuts as a snack option? Sprinkle them onto your dishes if you're having seeds or nuts, or just have a handful of seeds in a packet that you can dip into if you feel that need that you need to eat something. So they're ways of implementing those foods into your diet. So you need to think about those antioxidant-rich foods. That's going to help significantly slow down the aging process and improve your skin health. Number 2, regular physical activity. We know, you listen to the Real Elevation podcast here, I'm a big advocate of making sure that people do the right type of exercise, the right type of physical activity, the right type of training to improve overall health. And it's the same when it comes to looking at reversing aging and reclaiming your health. Exercise is crucial for maintaining a youthful appearance and overall health. It improves circulation, boosts collagen production, enhances muscle tone, and it gives you that feel-good factor from releasing certain chemicals, hormones throughout the system as well. The types of exercise you want to be thinking about doing, that's going to help you to reclaim your health and boost your energy, are cardiovascular exercises. So they include things such as running, cycling, jogging, walking. They will improve heart health and increase blood flow and provide a natural glow to the skin. And I'm sure this is something that you can relate to. We all know when it's winter and it's cold and it's wet and miserable, most people around look quite drawn, look quite miserable, look quite off, not look like their glowing self. However, flip that to the warmer time of year when our blood vessels are more dilated, our capillaries are more dilated, we have more glow or more colour in the skin. And that's what doing cardiovascular exercise will help you to do. Provide a more natural glow to the skin, helping you feel more rejuvenated, helping you feel and look younger. Strength training. So we're talking about things such as resistance exercises, using things like resistance bands or stretch bands, and weightlifting exercises. This helps to maintain muscle mass. Now, I can't stress how important this is, especially as we get older, to maintain and develop good muscle mass. This can prevent skin looking sagging and promote a more toned and more muscular appearance. So exercising with resistance training is key to looking younger. And also, exercise you need to consider is flexibility and balance type exercises. So I often talk about my clients when I do an assessment with them is looking at the posture, making sure that they have good posture and good alignment, both statically and dynamically, because that helps the body to move efficiently and more freely when we have good posture. Certain exercise modes that you can try if you've not done before, things such as Pilates, which we teach, and yoga will help you to maintain and develop good mobility, good flexibility, and good balance. They will all help you to improve your posture, reduce your risk of having falls, and overall enhance that mobility. And the way you present yourself, you say, and we can see from people how they're feeling in terms of how they're holding themselves. If you see someone with their shoulders hunched, rounded forward, their heads dropped down, the jaws open, basically a posture like a prawn, as I like to say, that's a reflection of what's going on inside. But if on the flip side, you're nice and proud, you stood upright, you've got good position of your shoulders, you're breathing in a way that's reflective of how you feel, so through the nose, that's also a reflection of what's going on inside. So it's bringing that to your attention, making sure you're doing the exercises that's going to help to promote good posture, flexibility, and your balance. What we're looking to do in terms of frequency is aim for at least 60 to 90 minutes or 120 minutes a week, depending on where you are on your exercise journey, improving and looking to elevate your well-being and your health. We're looking to do a combination of 120 minutes a week of both cardiovascular exercise and also strength conditioning exercise. So for example, if you're doing 120, 150 minutes, you could do 75 minutes over a course of the week of moderate to higher intensity type of exercises, which could include that strength training exercises and also that cardiovascular exercise as well for the other 75 minutes. And you could use and integrate into your weekly workout or your weekly routine some stretching and some mobility and some flexibility exercises as well. They're also good because they will help to reduce any kind of stress that you're feeling. We know we hold a lot of stress in and around our jaw, our neck, chest and our shoulders. That can manifest itself around the body in many different ways. So we need to make sure that we've been deliberate and making sure we're exercising to help us reclaim our health and revitalize our body so we can reverse that aging process. Today we are talking about reclaim your health and reverse aging. 3 simple steps to look years younger. We have covered points 1 and 2, and we're now about to jump into the 3rd and final step that you can implement to reclaim your health and reverse aging. But before we do that, I just want to take this opportunity to say a real big thank you to all our listeners. Each and every week we get more and more downloads, and that's down to you guys sharing it with your community and your connection and spreading the word about what we're doing over here on the Real Elevation podcast. So I want to say a real big thank you for doing that. Please continue to do that. Leave your reviews and rate, and you let people know how you are enjoying the Real Elevation podcasts. Now, to connect and connect with us on our different platforms. You can connect with myself on LinkedIn. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook. And you can also find me on Instagram. On Instagram, you'll see me under the handle Hendrix Holistic 44. You can connect with me and reach out there. On Facebook and LinkedIn, it's Mike Hendrix. On Facebook, it's Mike Bobby Hendrix, but you'll find me as Mike Hendrix as well. And why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Hendrix Holistic Fitness, where we promote different content in addition to the podcast stuff that you hear over on your listening platform. So reach out, let me know how you're doing, continue to share. I really appreciate that, guys. So continuing on, reclaim your health and reverse aging. 3 simple steps to look years younger. Number 1, we spoke about optimize your diet with antioxidant-rich foods. Number 2, we spoke about the key importance of implementing regular physical activity and training into your routine. And number 3, prioritize sleep and stress management. Prioritize sleep and stress management. We know most people are walking around and operating from a place of stress and feeling tired. But we know adequate sleep and adequate focus on managing our stress are vital for skin health and overall well-being. The benefits of getting a good night's sleep. During that sleep, the body repairs, regenerates, and re-energizes tissue. That includes your skin tissue. So if you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're promoting the likelihood of getting wrinkles, dark circles under your eyes, and generally feeling tired and fatigued. Your complexion is going to reflect the type of sleep you've done. And again, we've all been there. You know, I shared many times before when our children were a lot younger, and to get a good night's sleep was a hard task because it was always disrupted. You can ask my wife because she bore the brunt of that more so than anyone else. But making sure that we get a good night's sleep on a regular basis helps to regenerate the tissues, helps the skin look more youthful, and helps to stay away from us feeling tired, fatigue, and getting that brain fog. Managing our stress is also key. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels in the body, which can break down collagen, elastin, that's dedicated to be promoted in the skin. And that leads to looking older and premature aging. So we need to make sure we're doing and practicing ways that can manage our stress effectively so we don't hold that tightness in the body and we don't feel that stress and we don't have those prolonged elevated levels of cortisol in the body that breaks down things such as elastin and collagen that are located in the skin. So we can implement these things when it comes to our nighttime routine. We can think about how we can improve that nighttime routine. So we've heard the term sleep hygiene. Ask yourself, what areas can you improve your sleep hygiene? Is it simply by looking at the number of hours that you're getting of a sleep on a night? Quality hours. So what time are you going to bed? Are you getting between those golden hours of 7 to 9, or is it closer to 5 to 6? Looking at quality sleep. Things that you could do to help promote that: create a relaxing bedtime routine. So could be having a nice relaxing bath, reading, listening to some music, meditation or journaling, something that I like to do. You can look at your sleep schedule. Simple things like making sure you're going to bed at the same time every night. So you're not staying up watching TV late till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. You're getting down 10:30, getting that good night's sleep, and you're being deliberate on that. Things such as your stress reduction techniques. Are there things that you can look to do there? Things that you can practice is meditation, mindfulness, or breath work, deep breathing exercises. These will also all help to reduce stress in the body that accelerates aging. Do things that you enjoy. things that bring you joy into your life. Engage in hobbies and activities that help to relax you. So it could be going for walks. Last week, I think it was a nice pleasant evening. Not something I would normally do, but I decided to go out for a walk at 9:30 with the dog, and it was nice. I had a lovely night's sleep. It was just nice, just listen to some music. I put on a podcast as I was walking back home, and I felt good. I got into bed feeling relaxed and chilled. So that's something that you can do, something that helps to bring joy and also relaxation. And also consider professional support if you're feeling stress. Sometimes we have these issues and we also carry a lot of anxiety, worry, stress, frustration around with us, and we keep it inside to ourselves. But speaking to a professional, the right type of professional, a coach, some kind of therapist, some kind of practitioner can help you offload. And by offloading, that feeling of overwhelm becomes dissolved and diluted just by sharing those things in the right space and with the right person that can help you to manage your stress much more effectively. So there you have it, guys. 3 simple steps to look years younger. So you're going to reclaim your health and reverse aging by implementing those steps into your weekly routine. So that's it. I want to know what you think. Are these 3 steps things that you can practically implement into your life, into your routine straight away? We're talking about prioritizing sleep, number 3. We're talking about regular physical activity and training, number 2. And number 1, optimize your diet with antioxidant-rich food. When you begin to practice and do these things, you will see the difference immediately. You'll begin to feel more energized. If you're struggling with things such as concentration and brain fog, these will begin to lift straight away. People will start saying to you, wow, you're looking great. And that's because you're practicing and introducing these things and they're having the direct benefit. Integrating these strategies into your daily routine can promote more youthful appearance and enhance your overall health. So are you going to do them? That is the question. Being consistent with them is the key thing. But I want to know what you think. Reach out to me. Let me know if this is something that you are going to do. Okay, that's it. I trust you found today's episode beneficial and elevating. So remember, until next time, be well, be wise. Be cool, be calm, and keep it real. Blessings and chi. Peace.